Alright, hello there, it's Super Boss, and I'm here to review, and I'm here to show you my two of my Witcher 3 game loadouts. This will be divided in two videos. It'll be the Dwarven's Arcanian one, and the Ophir one. And we're gonna start off with the Dwarven one. So this one is quality over quantity, with less armor and weapons that can deal heavy damage. Let me just fix this. So for this loadout, for this gear, you're gonna need Mahakamam heavy armor, Mahakamam trousers, and Necrohide trousers, because despite this not being dwarven, it is the closest thing you'll get to an additional glove or boot, because the dwarves don't have boots. But it's a unique type of boot where you can sell it to any kind of merchant. So also for the horse, let me get it, because I really like Middle Eastern-esque horses, mainly because of this. Not only do they look cool, like, that armor is super cool looking, but also, I'm sorry about the tail, I'm recording this on a computer through my Xbox, so sorry, I have Ophir on. Let me change that. Also, one thing, I'll explain why dumplings are important, but trust me, so that's better. So let's go to the saddlebags. Now, so I don't have a silver sword or a bow and arrow or a crossbow, because there's really not any dwarven based ones. But look at on your horse. There's actually a quiver there, a large knife, and a sword. So you can picture your character using, let's say, the sword. That's the silver sword, and your quiver as a bow and arrow. The quiver and bow as your long range weapon. So you can picture yourself as a dwarf doing that, which I really like. Now I've done my best to get all the dwarven weapons. I don't have the axe, mainly because I'm not high enough level, and when you're level 53 or higher, it'll be very, very hard to get some stuff. Why does this keep changing? So anyways, I like to use the Reckoner, which is my highest level gear, and here's the enchantments. Here's what I use. Forgot to do this. Here's the enchantments I use for the heavy armor, for the trousers, and for the boots. Also the trophy. Get the one where you complete let me show you. So it has 1% experience, 1% bonus experience if you kill monsters and humans, and 3% bonus gold if you collect any. And you can get it through Ducal Camerlengo if you complete all his quests. And because it has more enchantments, more than one enchantment or bonus, it's very useful. So I like to use the Reckoner, the Mahakmam Steel Sword, Dwarven Blade, and Gnomish Gyamir. I like to use those. Another thing I like to imagine myself doing, so if you watched Attack on Titan, you know how there's like 4 swords on the waists for each side, so there's technically 8 blades total. Well, there's 4 swords, and if put into pairs it can be used, and if you have 2 of each of these swords, they can be used into one. They can be, it'll almost look, you'll have 8 swords, and in that show, the characters also have 8 swords, 4 on each hilt. So you're in battle, your sword is damaged, you can just get a new one. It might be, does less damage in that, but also, you also have a blade. Plus your horse. The horse's weapons. And it kind of gives the mentality of you being, of this loadout kind of being a tank. Just going all out and destroying everybody. Also, the sign I like to use is Ard. And the reason why I like to do it, so first you'll need this. Active shield. Yeah, Ard sweep. If you hold down the left trigger, or whatever button it is, for Ard, then it'll knock everybody back, not just the person in front of you or the enemies in front of you, but all enemies in all directions. It'll knock them back. And I have Piercing Cold through the new character genetic thing from the Blood and Wine DLC. Piercing Cold. So along with the Ard sweep, it does more damage. People who are already knocked down or frozen will die, and it has a chance to freeze the opponents. That's why I like to use Ard for this one. Then again, it's also like a tank. Kind of like a tank does explosions around everybody. Well, the same thing for this. The explosion knocks everybody down. So that, and also forgot to mention. So the reason why I have dumplings on here is because blacksmiths, dumplings are the only kind of food they have. Because dwarves are usually in fantasy different blacksmiths. And this is a blacksmith's food. It's usually good. Usually makes sense for you to have it. In Teshna Mutna Mass, it's kind of like absorbing from Skyrim. Killing opponents restore vitality, which I really like, and it's the only enchanted mask you can wear in this game, or that I've actually found, so I like that. Also, another reason why I like it, because it's kind of based off of Mahakmam, the Dwarven city, the dwarven city. So it's kind of based on Dwarven City, and if you read some of the codexes or lore of The Witcher, they'll say like Mahakamam is better than everybody in technology, apart from Zeracania, who has guns, and Ophir, who also has guns. Then it shows that they are better. And I like the mentality that what you are wearing signifies you having technology. And that's just the case in any fantasy games. So that's why I also like the Dwarven gear. So really hope you do play like this. It'll take a lot of grinding. It'll take a lot of leveling up to do. But hopefully you do get this. And one more thing. So imagine you're in battle and you lose all your stuff. You can just pick out your sword right there and your shield and a knife. Your character might not like shields and swords, but still it's cool. And as a backup, and you can use that in a war, which is cool. Also, there's a little book, pouch. It's far more detailed than any other saddlebags. So I highly recommend you get the Zeracanian saddlebags.
Run, Roach. Take it easy.
So that is my Dwarven character. I hope you do enjoy, and I really hope you get this kind of gear. I'm gonna just do one more sweep of all the things, all the enchantments. Here. Here. This. This. And this. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope you get this. I also get The Witcher 3, it's just very good in general. It was one of the best games. Alright, goodbye.
Crotch not get you? Ha!